Okay, so I'm coming out the Loves on Interstate 75, exit 95. I'm coming out the Loves. So if you get off at 95, right? If you get off at exit 95 on Interstate 75, you see that junction 627? So I'm gonna make this video for junction 627 North. I'll take a better picture. Alright. So this we're gonna do, we're gonna take 627 North. I'm gonna record it because I've never been on this road. And I figure some of you guys, it's gonna take me to 64 East. This is like a bypass. I looked it up in the Atlas and it said it was a good road. No low bridges, no restricted routes. So let's take it. It's 13 miles. Yeah, I don't know how many hours or minutes that's gonna be. And I don't have any music to play for you guys. So you might just wanna sit back. It's gonna be a boring ride. But enjoy the scenery. Yeah, I don't have anything I can play. I guess I'll just ramble and talk to you the whole way. That's nice though. Alright, so I'll tell you what I've been thinking about today. Well, okay. So this is that load. This is not a continuation, but this is the load that I took down to Knoxville. Right, the Midnight Run is the title of the video. So I delivered it, and this morning it's Friday. Today's the 15th of November, Friday, and I was looking for some loads. And I told myself, I was like, okay. I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna look today, all day today. If I don't find anything, I'm gonna head home, 600 miles. But then I was like, you know what? Let me put it out to 400 mile deadhead and see what I can find. And I put it to destination Michigan. So this load came up, picked up out of Workland, Kentucky. It's like roughly 300 miles away, and delivers in Flint, Michigan on Monday. I'm gonna give you the numbers. It's paying $1,150. $1,150. So when I called, he's like, the broker called me back and said, okay, hold on, where are you? I said Knoxville. And he said, you know this load picks up in Kentucky. And I said, I know. I said, so what? I mean, what? Because of the deadhead? He said, yeah. Like, yeah, I know, it's about 300 miles, I know, but I'm not gonna sit in Knoxville. He ran the mileage, it came up to about like 260 something. He was like, oh, okay, that's 4 hours, that's not that bad. And I was like, man, can you just put another $50 on that? He's like, nah, man, it's $1,150, that's our contract rate. Nah, I'm not gonna get into that whole contract negotiation. Because that is like solving algebraic equation. Well, maybe not. Yeah, kind of. That's like it's solving equations where you don't have all the variables. You know, you can only solve it when you have the variables, and then you have to solve for each individual variable. So this is like what? I have the mileage, which is, when I did it, it's 355. I have the rate, which is $1,150. So that puts me at $323 a mile. But I don't know what his cost is. So I don't know. I mean, this could be a $2,000 load, right? It could be a $1,500 load. I don't know. And when I think about stuff like that, it irritates me. And I did really want to take this. But if I was closer, like if I was in Louisville, or if I drove like 100 miles to get it, it'd still be a good rate. So So all I had to do was fill up, and right now, let me show you. I filled up in Knoxville, and this is where my diesel's at, on both sides. And I've been driving empty, been driving roughly 68 miles an hour. Hold on, let me stop this and make sure it's going to get back on point. All right, I'm back. So I noticed that if I move the camera tilted, then it rotates the video and it never rotates it back into the original form. So I always have to stop the camera, rotate it, and then restart it. And hopefully it gets back to the portrait landscape rather. Anyway, what I was saying, so so I'm dead heading up here to get this load. That was a Sprite, not a Pepsi. So anyway, I'm heading north on 75. Google Maps has me taking this road right here, and I've never taken it. It says it's a good road. It's a truck-friendly road. It's the STAA regulated road, which I don't forgot what that meant. And since I haven't given you any more of these videos on these roads that I've never taken before, I figured, why not? Bonesboro State Park. You know what? I think I have taken this because this looks familiar. It's mining operation. Civil War Fort, Boonsboro. So you're seeing this just like I'm seeing this real time. So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna deliver this. And I'm thinking, I checked into a W9, right? This is only in Michigan. I haven't really called. Well, actually, no. Where was I? I was in Missouri. No, Illinois. I was so on 5570 in Illinois, which I want to say Troy. It's that exit where there's a Pilot and across the street there's a TA. I want to say that's like exit 14 or it's on 5570. I want to say it's Troy, Illinois. I went to that KW dealership. I talked to one of the sales guys there, and he told me he can't sell me a truck. He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "Detroit." He said, "Yeah, you're out of my jurisdiction." I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "I can only sell to people within my territory." So you have MHC Kenworth, you have Palmer Trucks or Rush Trucks, and his was CTI or CIT Kenworth. And he said that the way their company is set up, he has a territory and he can only sell in that territory. He can't sell to anybody outside because that might cut into... No, he said if he sold me a truck, it'll go to whoever's in that territory. They would get the commission and all that other stuff. So then I called my area up in Dearborn, Michigan. He's never heard of that. And so he priced out a truck for me. And he said the W9 day cab was right around $215 to $220. He said if I had a coffin bunk, it'll put me at I think he said like $238. I didn't even check out to see what the studio sleeper was going to cost. $200,000 for a W9? I'm like, yeah, no. I'm just going to work on my truck. I'm going to put a little bit more love in it, and we're going to go from there. So what I'm thinking is somewhere around 1.5 miles, 1.5 million miles, 1.2 million miles. Hopefully I'll have my credit, and I'll buy a X15 engine, Cummins engine to put in here. Give me 565 foot-pounds, or no, 565, 600 horsepower. Then that means I'll probably have to upgrade my radiator, my back in 2016, I don't think the X15 engine was even out yet. So, yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. I want a step deck. Super Trucker Dan has one and it's made me really want one. Except he's not paying for his. He has a, what is it called? A sponsorship. So I need to get me some views and I need to make content. Nope, I'm not gonna call it content. It's my life. It's my life. You don't like it, you can get the, anyway. Oh no, it's my house. And you don't like it, you can get out. But I have to be consistent on uploading videos and, well, there's really nothing really to, it's trucking. Trucking is difficult. No, trucking isn't easy. Trucking ain't easy. That's going to be the name of a song that I'm going to do. Trucking ain't anything goes when it comes to loads because trucking ain't easy. Trucking ain't easy. Well, what song does that come from? And who sang that song? Or rapped it? Is that a cop behind me? I guess because I'm all over the place. Kentucky has some nice scenery, man. There's really not, it looks nice. It really does. That is the Cardinals. Kentucky, is that a high school? That's a high school. I'm sorry you didn't see it. Yeah, that's a high school. GRC. GRC Cardinals, Clark County. Yep, that's the cops. Those the popos, the fuzz, the pigs, the 5-0, the Mounties. I don't know what else we call them. The Smokies. Yeah, we got a Smoky on our tail. Well, we have another 2 miles, so I'll let that be. We have another 2 miles before we hit Interstate 64. Oh no, we gotta go through town. So this is a town, and the town is Winchester. To interstate, trucks use Kentucky 1958 bypass. What the heck? Where is that at? So I can't go through. I can't use 627. Alright. So use Winchester bypass through trucks. North. Oh wow. Did he pop a tire? It sounded like it happened. So I can't go through town. So this is sending me backwards just to come back. That sucks. I'm heading back west just to come back east. Well, anyway, you saw the sign. So if you're on 657 and you're heading north, you gotta take, excuse me, you gotta take this 1958 bypass to get to 64. Oh, this doesn't even take me to 64. It takes me to 60. What the heck? Okay, what's going on here? Does it? Oh, okay, yeah, it does. Okay. It goes to 64. Me and my lady kind of cleaned it up the first time. I wasn't too into it because she was using an all-purpose cleaner. And I'm like, look, I have imported artesian leather on this truck. Are you kidding me? We're not spraying all-purpose cleaner on leather. This is artesian leather that comes from Artesia. I don't know where it comes from, but that's what it said in my manual, artesian leather. But anyway, so I definitely want to wipe everything down, and I want to clean up. So I watch these detail people online or on TikTok and on YouTube, and they always have like, it seems like they always have the best equipment. So this one guy has a steamer, and it cleans your door jambs, door panels, and he has a little brush that goes with it. I mean, you know, you look at the video and it looks like it's a quiet thing because he has music playing over it. But man, you know, you pop on one of those steamers, it's loud, just like a freaking Shark. What's some things called? Vacuum cleaners. Those Sharks, man, they're real loud. But he plays the music over it while you can hear him talking. I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, I definitely think I need that because I need to clean my door jambs. And there was a time I did this. One time. I did it when I was in Vegas. I cleaned the driver's side. I cleaned my dash. I didn't clear. You know, I need to clear the steering wheel. The steering wheel gets, I don't know if it's rubbed or if it's just dirt from my hand, but whatever it is, I need to wash it because it's looking kind of ragged. And somebody pointed out the big old hole in my horn. What can I say? I mean, that's where my thumb sits, and it rubbed it off. So it's gotta have some type of character to it. Anyway, what was I about to say? See, I'm kind of talking about it, getting me kind of excited. Yeah, I think I need to get down there to her and have her help me clean it. And just like get a lot of my crap out of here and make it usable because she wants to ride with me. I told her when she ain't spending the night, she's gonna sleep on the top bunk. And you know what? She made me sleep on the couch. Go figure, right? If I kick her out of my bed, she's gonna kick me out of hers. I wasn't mad. Okay, all right, cool. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. Let's set the rules now. That's how I feel, man. Look, I got a freaking twin bed. You can't just be sleeping in my bed, and I'm not that. I'm not that skinny. Nah, now if we had like a queen size bed in here, then maybe that's a different story. But nah, I got a twin size bed on. Very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. All right, I reckon. So there's the overpass, Rural King. I need to invest in a new headache rack. I'm tired of mine. I need to get my airlines and everything situated because they're rubbing. I want a new trailer. I want another trailer. I was thinking I want a brand new trailer. That way I can have it how I want it. But you know, sometimes you just got to deal with what you can get. Sometimes. We are at, what's going on up here? mic. I'm tired of hollering over all the noise. You know, I just feel like there's got to be a purpose behind it. If I only have 10 people watching my videos. Oh, no, Lexington. I want to go east. Yep, here we go. We are on 60.